Buonasera a tutti. Siamo tornati su Runaway. Ah, allora, ci eravamo lasciati grotte? Si possono definire grotte? Non lo so, in realtà non ho pallida idea. Però abbiamo ritrovato Gina, che sta da queste parti qua, eccola qui. Abbiamo ritrovato lei. E niente. Ora, di preciso non mi ricordo cosa dobbiamo fare, se aiutare lei in primis o in primis trovare la via di uscita, ma suppongo che la via di uscita sia la cosa principale da trovare. Quindi una volta trovata la via di uscita, la via di ritorno a Douglasville, ce la potremo portare. Troveremo un modo per fasciarle la come si chiama? La gamba, perché ha la caviglia slogata. E troveremo il modo per tornare indietro e arrivare a Douglasville. Quindi, che cosa abbiamo? Abbiamo un asse. Questo cos'è? Ah, ok, va bene. Va bene. Ok, allora, vediamo. Vediamo qui che cosa abbiamo. Questa è la corda.
Luckily, it was long enough for me to lower myself down here.
La posso
No, I don't want to
usare?
go back up there.
No.
Besides, I can never take Gina with me that way.
Va bene. Giusto, mi sembra giusto. Oh,
There's a
c'è
ladder to
un
go down
pozzo.
inside.
Non so se ho
No,
cliccato.
I don't trust that ladder
Ok.
too much.
Niente. Non me lo fa usare. Non mi fa usare il pozzo. Vediamo se c'è qualcosa di interessante. Vediamo se di qua possiamo andare. No, ok. Il delirio. Allora, posso entrare qua dentro. Posso andare di là. Va bene. Prima cosa che vorrei fare è andare alla statua. Quindi, statua.
Ugh, I get the shivers every time I stare into that face.
Ah, questa è la statua che Gina ha visto strisciando dai tunnel. E
It
l'ha
must
fatta
be
mettere
some
paura.
type of Hopi symbol. Even though it's in the shape of a cross, it's probably not like a church cross.
Probabilmente. Oh, che cosa qui?
It's a tomahawk.
Un tomahawk.
Yeah, a
Vai,
tomahawk could come in handy.
prendi il tomahawk.
Well, this is no simple axe. It can also be used as a pipe.
Ah, può essere usato come pipa, va bene. Perfetto. Poi diamoci anche questo qui.
Looks similar to the one on the other side.
Ok. Ok, mi
Can't leave without
permette.
Gina.
Non mi permette. Ok. Mi sta fischiando l'orecchio. Ah, sento più niente a destra. Ok, perfetto. Allora, andiamo qui. Ah, non mi fa fare doppio clic. Mm. Mi ha fatto salire qui. Ok. Questa è cattiveria. Ok. Tu guarda se io devo. Sono riuscito ad arrivare qui. Ah, perfetto. Vediamo se con questa...
Yes. From here,
Ok.
I could cut the rope pretty far up and get a long enough piece to use as a splint for Gina's leg. Here we go. I'll cut up as high as possible. Done.
Ok, la strada te la ricordi da te? Direi di sì.
Let's grab the piece of rope I cut off. With this bit, I'll have enough to make a splint for Gina's leg.
Ok, posso usare questa
Yeah,
per...
good idea. By dividing the wood into two pieces, I'll have two boards to use as a splint on Gina's leg. Ready. I think they're just the right size.
Perfetto, ma prima di
Great. Let's look around to see if I
bendarla...
can get a handle on this.
Posso dire che è bello?
Yeah, I bet the sacred crypt is up on the cliff up there. Man, it's not gonna be an easy walk. I can't stand those rickety old suspension bridges. Well, I can't turn back now, so off we go.
Mhm. Cioè, è una bella visuale.
Aha! This must be the entrance to the crypt. And that weird monolith over there must be some kind of
Monolith.
door.
Allora, vediamo che abbiamo qui.
I don't know what sort of plant that is, but the stem has pods growing on it like green beans. No, there's really no call for that. No, there's really no call for that.
Ok.
That's no small nick. It's an actual keyhole.
È costante, è di costante.
I suppose I suppose it's some sort of Hopi deity.
Ok. Allora... Ah, il santuario, ok, pensavo me la chiamasse Cripta a me. Vabbè. Ok. Quindi, fare questo
I
con
don't think
questo? No, allora fare questo con lei.
good. The pieces of wood and the rope can be used to make a makeshift splint, but I think it would be better to do that right before we leave. And first, I have to go into the sacred crypt and find out what's hidden in there.
Mi sono perso una parte del discorso.
Good. The pieces of wood and the rope can be used to make a makeshift splint, but I think
But...
it would be better to do that right before we leave. And first, I have to go into the sacred crypt and find out what's hidden in there.
Mm. Sì, ma a me serve una via di uscita, mio caro.
Good. I think and
No, no, mi serve una via di uscita.
I can't leave without I don't like that idea.
Sei una brutta persona.
No. That won't work.
Qui è da dove siamo scesi noi. Qui è dove siamo. Santuario, santuario. Niente, queste sono le zone che posso vedere. Ci deve essere qualcosa qui allora.
I suppose it's some sort of Hopi deity.
Ah, aspetta, scusami. con la bocca.
Yes! That must be the way to open the entrance to the sacred crypt. Bad news. The keyhole in the mouth of the monolith is jammed up with sand, and the key won't go in. Oh man, I thought this was all turning out too easy.
Ok, quindi mo posso prendere questo ora.
Okay, it may be just what I need.
Un genio.
A couple of those pods are hanging from the branch.
Ok, quindi facciamo questo con questo.
Yeah,
E la
I think it
pulisce.
could be used to clean out that sand. Ready. Now I think I can insert the key.
Ok, poi prendiamo questa e facciamo
Well,
così.
I hope the key will go in now. Great! The monolith is moving. I did it! The time has come to uncover the hidden mystery behind all this. I just keep
Okay.
wondering what I might find in there. And the truth is, I'm a bit nervous. Anyway, here we go.
Vai Brian.
Hello, my young friend. I see that you have taken the wise path and managed to reach this place.
Hey!
I knew you would be able to.
Wapuchin? Is that you?
Yes, I am Wapuchum, the last of the Hopi chiefs. Do not fear. Come closer.
Non avevi paura. Aiuto!
What are you doing here? I don't get it.
There is nothing to get. Listen, you do not know it, but this is what you have come in search of.
But that's...
I know what it is. The man who put it here brought dishonor to his Hopi blood by hiding it in this sacred place. It is up to you to remove it and distance this rotten seed from our pure land.
Who does it belong to?
I am not the one to answer this question. You must ask the one who brought shame to his race by hiding it here.
That person's dead.
So,
What do you mean, so? I can't
Salve,
accept a
Regan.
dead person.
I assure you that you can.
But how?
You must find the path. I know that you will be able to. Now you must leave. But first, leave the sacred Hopi key here. This sacred place must never again be desecrated.
Okay, I understand. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Wapuchin. Will we ever meet again?
Someday, my young friend. Goodbye, and may Okiwak's light shine on your path.
Same to you, Wapuchin. Goodbye.
Ah, però potevano fare l'animazione di... Tieni, ti lascio la chiave.
Whoa.
Poi te la lascio a terra.
I
poi-
was gonna decipher the mystery, but far from it. I found an even greater one. We've crossed half the country for a bottle with a finger inside. It is a real human finger, I'm sure of it. Bottled in formaldehyde to preserve it properly.
Vabbè,
Who will
abbiamo
this finger belong to that it would be
un
so
dito nella
important?
formaldeide.
And there would be so many people willing to kill to get it. And as for finding Wapuchim inside there, I'd rather not even talk about it. This is all nuts. Anyway, I'll eventually think of a plan after we get Gina back and get her leg fixed up.
Ok, ora posso tornare da Gina a fasciarla. Fasciamola. Vieni qua. Fai così, così, così. Vai, vai.
Let me just use the rope to tie the pieces of wood on tight. That'll make a good split. Let's see. Gina, try not to move. I'm gonna put a splint on your leg.
Ow!
Okay, I think it'll work. Gina, it's time to go. We've got to get through the mine. But don't worry.
Non sta dormendo, fa Gina.
Yes, but tell me what happened in that crypt. Did you get inside?
Non stava
Yeah,
dormendo,
I
dai.
went in and
What did you find inside? Tell me.
Well, it was all really weird. I'll tell you on the way.
But
Give it a rest. We have a long walk ahead through the mine. We'll have to stop more than once for rest, so I'll have plenty of time to give you a thorough report. Come on, let's go. I think I know of someone who could fix up your leg. You're doing great. Put your arm around my shoulder.
Ah, è la gamba che è rotta, non la caviglia.
Oscar, my friend Gina has an injured leg. Mama Dorita can cure her, right?
Of course. Come on, get in here.
Grazie, Omone.
Would you believe? Gina was alive! I was flabbergasted to find her after thinking I'd lost her forever. As for the mystery we were trying to solve, we were almost worse off than in the beginning. All we had was a human finger in a bottle of formaldehyde, and that was an even greater mystery than the crucifix itself. Thank goodness I could count on Mama Dorita's help, which was more than just fixing up Gina's leg.
L'indiano,
Now then,
la suora.
while the master plaster I've placed on her takes effect, and she'll be just like new in a short while. In the meantime, your little girlfriend had better stay here and not move a step.
Thank you so much, Mama Dorita. You are so kind, ma'am.
De nada. You said your name was Brian, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Brian Brasco.
Brian Basco.
Muy bien, Brian. Something tells me you are also in need of my help. What can I do for you? And please, stop calling me ma'am.
Well, ma'am, I mean, miss.
I need to speak with a dead person. I'd like to see Gina. How did Oscar start working for you? Vabbè, iniziamo dalle cazzate, va?
How did Oscar start working for you?
Well, I can't tell you anything about Oscar's past life. That is his own business, and it is up to him to speak about it if he wishes. What I can tell you is that his life had gone astray when I met him. He was like a boy lost in the woods, with no idea where to turn. I did what I could to help him because I immediately sensed the pure soul trapped inside that strong, huge body. He is very grateful to me, and that is why he insists on remaining by my side. I have told him time and again to get on with his life and forget about me. But he says his only mission in life is to stick by me and serve me in every possible way.
Ah, è molto legato, molto devoto perché lo hai salvato in qualche modo, va bene. Ok.
Speak with a dead person.
Do you mean speak with the spirit of a dead person? Very well, I can help you with that. However, you must know that in addition to myself, I will need a medium while I perform the call to the other side. Furthermore, experience tells me that it is of the utmost importance for the success of the seance that the person with close emotional ties to the spirit remain present. To spice things up a bit, if you catch my drift. Of course, you must keep in mind that you may wish to communicate with the unliving, but the unliving may not wish to communicate with you.
As for the person with close emotional ties to the spirit, there's no problem. That person is Gina.
Very well then, that problem is solved. All we have to take care of is the topic of the medium.
Vabbè, tutte domande del caso.
Look, spirits are intangible entities, and as such, they cannot produce any sounds whatsoever, unless they enter into the body of a living person and use it in order to speak. That is what mediums are for. They are referred to as horses in certain cultures.
Where can I find a medium around here?
I used to work with a woman from Nacozari, a town south of the Mexican border. She was an excellent medium, but one day we experienced a bit of a rough seance, and she swore never to work as a medium again. Besides the woman from Nacozari, I don't know of anyone else around here.
What about
about
using
using
Oscar as a medium?
Impossible! Oscar is a marvelous person, but he is in no way prepared to act as a medium.
Beh, scusami, usa me come
I
medium,
think
no?
I could be a medium.
You? I think not. Come closer and look into my eyes. No, you cannot. Your eyes reveal that you are unprepared to lower your level of consciousness enough to fall into a trance.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I am delighted.
Ok, quindi
I'd like to see
mi...
Gina.
Go ahead. You know where to find her.
mi sta suggerendo di usare quel tomahawk come
hi.
pipa,
Hey, you
praticamente.
shouldn't move that leg too much. Mama Dorita says you'll heal in no time, as long as you rest.
I'm just a bit nervous. The concoction that woman put in my leg is really making me itch. Plus, I can't stop thinking about what you told me inside the mine as we were coming here. Especially the part about the human finger in the bottle of formaldehyde. My God, Brian, what are we gonna do now?
Well, I've been giving it some thought, and all I can think of is one thing.
What do you propose?
Look, I can't stop thinking about something that Indian chief told me.
That Wapu something guy?
Wupuchim, yeah. I asked him what that bottle with the finger meant, and he said that the man who took it there should answer that question. I told him that guy is dead.
But
But
Wupuchim
Wupuchim said that wasn't necessarily an obstacle.
You mean we should talk with...
Yes, with your father. I know it'll be hard for you, but I don't see any other way out.
I understand. Don't worry about it, but do you really think we can speak with a dead person?
Just a few days ago, I would have answered you with a resounding no. But now, after all the things that have happened to me, and what I've seen since we met, I don't know. I think almost anything is possible. Besides, what harm can it do to try?
I guess none. What have we got to lose? But how in the world will we do it?
With the help of Mama Dorita. She's knowledgeable about these things. However, there's one thing that concerns me. Wupuchim said that the person who hid the bottle in the sacred crypt had Hopi blood, so it couldn't have been your father.
Oh, yeah. No, of course not. It couldn't be him. Well, I suppose there are more people mixed up in this strange story.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyway, your dad has to be able to explain everything.
I'm sure he can. So, when should we do it?
I have to get a medium for the seance.
Okay. Well, keep me informed, please.
Vabbè, come ti senti?
Better and better. I must admit, Mama Dorita knows what she's doing.
I'm out of here. I have to work on finding a medium.
That's okay. I hate having to stay here without moving, and without helping you.
You just have to think about healing as fast as you can. See you later.
Be careful. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Ok, mi ha fatto uscire. Ma... Beh, questo è oscurato. Andiamo a Douglasville. Andiamo qui.
Brian, so you made it to the Hopi village, did you? Come on, get up here right away and tell me how you did it.
Okay, I'm coming.
Ah, la faccia della... Ah, lei è...
How did you find out?
News gets
È
around
patita
fast.
della
And I
tecnologia, una
also
cosa
know
del
you
genere.
didn't come back from the Hopi village alone. You didn't tell me about the girl.
You see, I thought she was dead, and I didn't feel like talking about it.
Oh, I think there are lots of things you'd rather not talk to me about. Don't you think it's time you told me the truth about how you got here?
Well, all right, but I'm warning you, it's a crazy,
Crazy
story.
story.
Oh, don't worry. All the better.
Here goes. A few days ago, I started on
Wow!
at Mama Dorita's house letting her leg heal, while I try to figure out the meaning of a
Cioè, è
bottle of
partito
formaldehyde with a
dall'inizio.
human finger floating inside. That's all. You didn't believe a word I said, did you?
No, you're wrong. I know when someone lies to me, and you weren't lying. Plus, Brian, I kind of like you. You can count on me to give you a hand with whatever you need.
That's great, Sushi. Thanks.
Ah, sì, no. Ok, mi posso muovere per fatti dei miei. Ok, allora. Non so, posso scendere di sotto, rimanere di sotto un poco oppure mi fa uscire proprio? Ah, ok, perfetto. Vediamo. Qua.
Just a bunch of names and signatures.
Ok. Prenditi la campanella. Perfetto. Poi... front desk. Vediamo. Qualche cuscino, il libro, il fuoco. Prenditi il fuoco, vai. Il gessetto, no. Ok. Posso guardare gli
I see
strumenti.
Sushi has other hobbies besides computer.
Ok. Ah, c'è un altro lato. Ok.
I
Guarda,
think I saw
roba.
it in a science fiction movie.
Bruttissimo.
Some classic in black and white.
È bruttissimo. Voglio questo elefantino.
Let's see. A scanner, a printer, a cactus. to
Vabbè,
be precise.
mi hai fatto l'elenco di quello che c'è. Ok, perfetto. Fireplace.
What for? I don't know what each of these things does, but that thing over there looks like a ham radio with some kind of radar for scanning incoming signals. I'd say they're processors used for databases. This is no simple operation Sushi's got set up here.
Mm. Che serve guardare da qua?
Sushi, sorry for disturbing you.
No problem.
I see you're working on the computer, but what exactly are you doing?
I'm a computer expert and, well, let's just say I'm especially interested in everything involving the internet.
Oh, you mean you spend all day surfing the net?
Oh no, I assure you I do much more than just surf
The net.
Do you remember that scandal in the government a few months ago? Because a hacker broke into the system and showed it was not invincible?
Yeah, of course I remember. That was big news. Didn't the hacker leave behind a signature, like Jane something?
Janie Guitar.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, so it was you. Are you a hacker?
I sure am. And to be honest, I think I'm the best of all.
Unbelievable. Actually, despite the pseudonym, I always thought Janie Guitar was a man.
Typical chauvinistic attitude. Well, you should know that there are many females among the most famous hackers in the world.
Io vorrei far notare lo screensaver che c'è molto anni 90, i primi Windows 98.
Let me tell you.
You think I should have gone to Berkeley instead of getting mixed up in this?
The question is that what you think? I don't think so. You know you couldn't leave this half solved. If you had, you would have spent the rest of your life wondering what would have happened if you'd stuck to it.
Anyway, Sushi, we'll talk later.
All right, see you later.
See you later. Goodbye. Vediamo se qua dentro c'è qualche cosa di
Okay, let's take
interessante.
one more peek to see what I can find. There's some medical equipment, but for now I don't see anything I can use.
Ok, non c'è niente che tu possa utilizzare, perfetto. Andiamo di qua. No, va bene, come ho detto. Vabbè, andiamo qui.
Hey, that guy over there must be Rutger.
Rutger.
Hello, Rutger, right?
Yeah. And you're Brian, I bet.
Jamaican.
Saturn's told me about you. By the way, that helmet you gave me is way cool. You wouldn't happen to have another one for me, would ya?
No, sorry. I only had that one.
Well, if you ever come across another one, keep Mr. Rutger in mind.
Sure thing.
Awesome, man.
Io vorrei capire un elmetto del genere questo che cosa se ne fa, che cosa vuole ampliare. Le visioni che ha. Ehm. Allora, scusatemi. Dicevamo.
Hey, that music you were playing sounded really neat.
You thought it was cool? Playing the bongos totally mellows me out. It's my hobby, you know.
Ok, è il tuo hobby.
The greenhouse you've set up here is really something.
Thanks, man. Plants are my life. That is the truth. I've mostly got African spices in here. You know why? 'Cause Africa is the mother of life.
Ok.
I was thinking, you wouldn't happen to know of a plant or something like that that would help a person go into a trance, would ya?
To enter a trance? You mean to trip out, right? I have some knowledge in that area.
You think you could prepare me some of that?
I could, but look, I don't know if you're aware of how things work around here.
Oh yeah, I should give you something in exchange. That's it,
Noi
right?
questo ci dà qualche sostanza
What might that something be?
che non è che ci fa entrare in
I
trance.
don't really need
Ci
anything.
fa proprio
Something I might like, you know.
sballare.
Could you tell me exactly what the Rastafarian beliefs consists of?
No.
I'll just go on my way, Wrecker.
Con
See ya.
quanta
See ya.
gentilezza, babba mia. Ok, vediamo se qua dietro ci sta qualche cosa da poter prendere.
I don't see anything useful.
Ok. Fatti un po' più in qua. Va bene, niente. Qua. No? Ecco. Figo.
Hello, Saturn. How's it going with the idea blasting helmet?
Hello, BB. The helmet is excellent, amazing. The only problem is the Great Desequa,
The what?
the statue I had hanging on the crane. It's disappeared. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Me? No, not a clue. It's so odd, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, I hope it's just one of Rutger's little practical jokes, though he assured me he knows nothing.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up.
I hope so.
Eh sì.
I see you're working on a stone sculpture right now.
Yes, I can't tell you exactly what it is that I'm sculpting, but I've been struck with great inspiration.
Sì, ma l'altra statua che stava facendo, l'altra scultura che stava creando, dove sta?
Now that you've got your inspiration back, could you return the helmet to me?
Return the idea-forming helmet? Not a chance. A deal is a deal.
Giusto.
We'll discuss that later, Saturn. See you soon.
Ciao.
Ciao. Vabbè. Vabbè. Ok. Se gli dessi questo?
Yeah, I think that might be the thing to do.
Ok.
Hey, Wrecker.
Hey, what's up?
I believe I have something you might be interested in.
Let me see, Mom. Ah, yes. It's a fine Hopi axe pipe. Very nice, man.
I'm glad you like it. Do we have a deal then? The pipe, in exchange for preparing what we talked about.
Oh, yes. It's a deal. This is sweet as honey. Take a puff.
No thanks. I don't smoke.
Listen, didn't you want some herbal pleasure to lighten you up a bit?
Yeah, but
Well, this is the thing. Smoke.
okay.
Senza neanche un colpo di
I'm
tosse,
not
minchia.
used to this, so one drag will do. Whoa. I feel dizzy already. I better get out of here fast. I believe I'm ready to act as a medium.
Let's see. Show me your eyes. No. Be better, but no. I must say your disposition for lowering consciousness enough to
Not
go
to
into
go
a
into
trance
trance.
has improved. You still don't seem adequately prepared.
Well,
Vai con Dio.
Vai con 10. Nada. Quindi così non va. Allora. Quindi andiamo qua. Andiamo qua. Diciamo che ci ha fatto il pacco.
hey, Rucker.
Hey, what's up?
That stuff you put in the pipe didn't work. I need something a bit stronger.
More powerful, huh? I think I know what you need. I was just recently studying some old Indian shaman recipes. There is one that the Hopi tribe's medicine men used to use. Have you heard of them Hopi Indians?
Yeah, I've heard something about it.
Apparently, these Hopi medicine men used to make a brew that was mighty strong. They said they used it to help their spirit leave their body and be able to get closer to Kichi Manitou, the Great Spirit.
That is just what I need. Can you make it for me?
I'm afraid
Perfetto.
not. I have all the ingredients except one, the most essential of all, the Yawaskel.
You what?
Di che?
Yeah, you get it from inside these pods that grow on a plant which grows in this area. The problem is, I haven't been able to find that plant anywhere, even though I've searched throughout the region for weeks. Seems this crazy plant only grows on sacred Hopi lands.
Huh. And do you know what the Yawaskal looks like?
From the drawings I've seen, they're bumpy balls of a dark red color. I've studied the topic quite a bit, and though I've never seen any of those balls myself, I'm sure I could identify one if I saw
Io
it.
non avevo una cosa del genere,
Very
scusatemi.
interesting, Rucker. I've got to go now. Let's keep talking about this later.
Sure thing, man.
Ok. Mo mi
I
parla.
still have the branch I tore off the outside of the sacred crypt. And now that I've taken a closer look, there's some pods on the stem. Yeah, what luck! I bet that plant I took the branch off of is precisely the one Rucker was talking about. I'll pull
Sì.
the pods off the branch. Done. Now I should open them and see if they contain those famous little red balls.
Vedete che non vanno bene.
These pods are really hard. There's no way I can open it with my hands.
Quindi mi
I need something else to
serve
tear them open.
Ah, ok, ok, ok. Perfetto. So dove andare. Devo andare qui. 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 Qua dentro ci sarà sicuramente qualcosa per tagliare un
Okay, let's
bisturi.
take one more peek to see
Mi
what I
sono
can find.
perso qualche cosa. Ok, trovato.
This scalpel may be just what I was looking for.
Bisturi. Perfetto. Ora, se io col bisturi facessi così.
Using the scalpel, I can open the pods up and get the little Yawaskal balls out. Ugh, that didn't work. These pods are as hard as a rock.
Ok. Ho una mezza idea di cosa fare. Non so se funzionerà. Non so se me lo farà fare in realtà. Vai di qua. Vai qua. Vedi se posso fare questo. Riscaldalo.
Yes,
Okay,
good
sì.
idea. If I heat up the scalpel, it'll definitely cut better. I'll leave it in there for a few seconds to make it nice and hot.
Fallo sciogliere.
All right, should do the trick. Ow! I gotta be careful. It's burning hot.
Usalo
All right,
almeno.
this time the pods will yield to my strength. Finally. Now I've got those silly Yawaskal balls. And just in time. The scalpel's cooled down and is now at room temperature. Good thing I cut through the pods when I did.
Esatto. No! Mannaggia la miseraccia. Rutger. Tiè.
Whoa, Rucker's gonna flip when he sees this. Hey, Rucker.
Hey, what's up?
You'll never believe it.
What?
I've got some Yawaskal balls.
No way, brother.
Don't believe me? Seeing is believing.
Man, you're right. It's prime Yawaskal.
Told you so. Can you make that Hopi brew you told me about now?
Of course. I'll get right to it.
Perfect. I'll let you work then. Well, a long time seems to have gone by. I think that Rucker must have that brew ready. Rucker!
Yeah, I'm over here, man.
Altra parte.
Is it finished?
I have the finished product. And I'm telling you right now, this is some grade A stuff. Those Hopis sure knew what they were doing. If this doesn't put you into orbit, I don't know what will, my friend.
Okay. Does this taste bad?
Bad? No way. These guys even made their herbal infusions taste delicious. Drink with no fear, man.
Bevi.
Mmm.
Mi schiatta il protagonista.
I were levitating. I'm leaving before the effects get any stronger.
Okay, sir, but I'm drinking the leftovers.
Now I know I'm prepared enough to become a medium.
You don't give up, do you? Very well. Let me look into your eyes. You win, Brian. I think you will be able. Your eyes have revealed this. Good. Your mind is ready. Now, we must prepare
C'hai gli occhi
your
bianchi.
soul.
Prepare my soul?
It is indispensable in case something goes wrong.
What do you mean by that? I didn't think this was dangerous.
And it is not, provided a medium is truly prepared. Believe me, preparing your soul properly will keep you from fear.
Okay already. Fine.
Fine.
What do I have to do?
Kneel before the altar.
Here?
Yes, on your knees. Repeat after me.
Okay.
San Luciano, I pray that you care for my soul while it is absent from my body.
San Luciano,
San
I
Luciano,
pray that you care for my soul while it is
from my body.
absent from my
Santa
body.
Brigida, protect me with your cloak and do not allow the devil to take over my body.
Santa Brigida, protect
Santa
me
Brigida,
with
protect
your
me with your
cloak.
cloak and do not allow the devil to take over my body.
Jesus, my soul is clean and ready to travel to your side if you wish it to be so.
Jesus.
Jesus, my soul is clean and ready to travel to your side. if
dillo
you
come
wish
dice
it to
lei.
be so.
Enough. Please rise.
Okay, should I bring in Gina so we can get this over with?
Not so fast. We won't be doing it here. We are going to the Well of Souls.
Where?
Do not worry, it's the proper place. Do you see the well to my right? That is the place. Go.
Do we really have to go in there?
Yes, we do. Think no longer and go in. Vámonos. You will see a seat inside of a pentagram. Sit in it and prepare your mind. Oscar will help Gina and me down.
All right, whatever you say.
Ma ci passa Oscar da quel buchino?
Let's begin. Now, Brian, it is important for you to stay relaxed.
Was it really necessary to tie me to the chair?
See, believe me, it was for your own safety, I assure you. Now, stare into my eyes, por favor. All the tension is flowing out of your body. You are relaxed, more and more relaxed. You feel good, muy bien. I am going to count to 3, and when I finish, you will fall into a deep slumber. 1, 2, 3. We are here to contact a being from the other side. We have the wheel and the medium. We have the wheel and the medium. The medium awaits in the center of the pentagram. Someone from this plane wishes to speak with that being. We invoke that being with all due respect. We have the wheel and the medium. Gina, it's your turn. Speak with that spirit. Tell him you want to talk with him.
Johnny! Johnny the Indian! It's me, Gina! I need to talk with you! You were about to tell me something and we were interrupted. Now we have the chance to finish our conversation. Johnny! It's me, Gina! Please, talk to me! Johnny? Is that you?
Gina, what the devil happened? Where am I?
The Sandretti's got you.
Yes, I remember. We were talking at the Pink Iguana when those thugs showed up, but I don't remember anything more. Where have I been? It's dark here, and I'm freezing.
Johnny, look, you're locked up. The Sandretti's locked you into the basement under the storeroom in the Pink Iguana.
Damn them. Gina, you've got to help me. Get me out of here, and I'll take you with me. We'll be rich, kiddo, and we'll live like kings.
So, it's true? You kept the money from the truck heist?
Of course I did. I pulled one over on those bastards. I'll share the cash with you, baby. Just get me out of here fast.
Now's not a good time. There's guards all over the place. I'll come get you out later. But tell me, where did you hide the money? The Sandretti's haven't been able to find a clue.
Of course they haven't found it. You think I'm an idiot? Those evildoers will never find the money.
You are
Ma di cosa
so
stanno
smart,
parlando?
Johnny. Where is it hidden?
Yeah, kiddo. Too smart to trust you, too. I'm not telling you one more word. Get me out of here, and I'll give you your piece of the pie.
Okay, all right. I'll come back in a while and help you escape.
I'll be waiting. Make it quick.
Johnny? Johnny?
He has departed. And I must say I don't like what I saw one bit. Gina, you have toyed with a spirit, and that can be very dangerous. I hope you don't regret it later on. But let us set that topic aside. Brian is exhausted and needs to rest. Oscar, untie Brian and take him to my room. Lay him on the bed and let him sleep as long as he needs.
Hanno parlato di tutt'altro. Sono messi a parlare di soldi e dei Sandretti.
Ow! Gina!
Oscar put you in bed. You've been asleep for nearly 24 hours. The effort of being a medium left you exhausted. Do you remember anything that happened in the Well of Souls?
Enough! Everything seemed like a dream. It was like I was floating above your heads. But I perfectly remember that you didn't invoke your father.
No, it was Johnny. Johnny the Indian.
That's it. Well, don't you think you owe me an explanation?
Yes, I guess so. Well, here goes. Remember everything I told you about my father's death in the hospital?
Yeah, of course I remember.
Well, it wasn't exactly true.
You mean your father didn't?
No, he's perfectly fine. And he doesn't work for the government, like I said. He breeds sheep in Marion Bridge, Utah.
So, you invented all of that?
Not exactly. Let me explain. I really did work at the Pink Iguana, but I wasn't really a singer. I performed in another type of show. That night, when my act was over, I talked to Johnny the Indian, a pretty shady fellow who'd just gotten out on parole. Johnny had had a few too many. He told me he was going to start a new life and that I should go with him. He showed me the crucifix he wore around his neck the whole 4 years he's been in prison and said it was the key that would open the door to that new life. He was drunk, and I didn't take him very seriously. I thought the guy was embracing Christianity or something like that. And then, the Sandretti brothers showed up. Johnny asked me to keep the crucifix for him and to disappear before they saw me. Everything I told you about my father's death in the storeroom of the Pink Iguana was true, but it wasn't my father they killed. It was Johnny. They interrogated him and beat him to a pulp. I'd heard of the Sandretti brothers and how dangerous they are, but that night, I saw it with my own eyes. When I saw them kill Johnny, I couldn't help but scream, so they found me out and I ran as fast as I could down the alley.
But why were they interrogating him? What did he do?
Well, Johnny had just spent 4 years in the slammer for holding up a truck. The whole heist was set up by the Sandrettis. Johnny was part of the group that did the job. In the beginning, the theft was a success, a fast robbery with no deaths or injuries. The money was supposed to be handed over to the Sandrettis in a garage a few hours later, but someone set a trap. The garage was full of cops, and the thieves were arrested. Luckily for them, the Sandrettis didn't show up personally, so no one could prove they were involved. However, they didn't catch all the thieves. For some reason, Johnny managed to get away, and they didn't find him till 2 days later near the Mexican border. More importantly, the money from the robbery never appeared.
What do you mean?
It wasn't in the garage, and Johnny didn't have it when they arrested him. He swore he escaped from the garage without taking a cent. Despite all their investigations, the police never found the cash. From what I heard the night they killed Johnny, the Sandretti suspected he'd kept the money, and that he was the one who informed the cops and set up the raid on the garage. They thought he'd hidden the dough somewhere during the 2 days he was hiding out, and that he had let himself get caught, so the Sandrettis wouldn't suspect anything.
You think someone with that much money would allow himself to be caught, knowing he'd be put away for years?
Yeah, if he didn't have any other choice. He knew that if he ran off with the money, the Sandrettis would find out and hunt him down long before the police did. He must have thought 20 million bucks were well worth 4 years in prison.
20 million?
20 million! No doubt Johnny thought that by the time he was released, the Sandrettis would have forgotten the whole
10
story,
milioni.
and that he could enjoy a great retirement. But things didn't work out that way. The Sandrettis don't forget 20 million bucks just because, and they were looking for him the day he got out of jail.
So, when the Sandrettis interrogated him, did they get the truth out of him?
No, that animal Gustav killed him too fast, and Johnny never acknowledged having kept the money.
So we don't know if Johnny really even had it.
Oh, yes, we do. He told me so through your mouth during the seance. The bad thing is, I couldn't get him to tell me where he hid the money.
So, all you were really interested in the whole time was getting that money, huh?
No, well, at least not at first. I was just trying to save my life. I had been an eyewitness to a murder and knew that they would snuff me out to keep me from talking. After that, I admit I thought if we found the money, I could start a new life far from the Sandrettis. Is that so terrible?
Depends on how you look at it. What I don't understand is why they didn't knock us off in Chicago when they had us trapped in the museum.
Buonasera.
Probably told them Johnny
Buonasera,
had talked to them before they
buonasera.
killed him. They must have thought I knew something about the money, and they wanted to get it out of me.
Qua la storia si sta facendo
Got us out of that awful
intrigante.
Oh, don't suck up to me now. You've been fooling me all this time. I'm such an idiot. I walked right into your trap.
Please, Brian, you've got to forgive me. I swear I never wanted to lie to you, but I was scared to death.
Runaway
I was afraid you wouldn't help me.
è Road Adventure.
Well, you're wrong
È
there.
un
I'm
punta
so
e
stupid
clicca.
I'd have helped you anyway.
Data
But this is
2001.
the end of it.
Anno
I'm
2001.
leaving straight for California, and you?
No, please. You know they'll kill me. Sooner or later they'll find me and do me in. My only chance is to find the money and use it to start a new life. You know that. Please don't leave me alone now. Help me.
Da sola, lasciala da sola.
I'll help you find that cursed money. And then, I never want to see you again as long as I live.
Don't say that. I really care about you.
Oh, please. Don't play me for a sucker again. I already said I'd help you. Save the sorry act for the theater.
Don't believe me if you don't want to, but I'm being sincere.
No,
Besides, if we find the money, half
perché
will be
gente che
yours.
scappa,
I don't
scusami.
want a dime of that money.
Si chiama Runaway,
Want.
Well,
e non
No, Johnny said
People
somewhere
That
nearby.
Runway.
and no matter how strange it seems, finger in the bottle must have something to do with it. But where should we start to look?
Look, while you were asleep, I I remembered something Johnny told me years ago, before the robbery.
What?
He said that he used to take time off between jobs to spend a few days in his homeland in Arizona, in an old trailer where he used to live before going to New York. That
Quindi
trailer can't be very
Wow.
far from here. And if we find it, maybe there'll be some clues about the money inside.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, I'll start with that and try to find that trailer.
I'm going with you. My leg is much better.
No way. You haven't
No.
recovered yet, and I don't want to have to carry you.
Are you gonna be mad at me for the rest of your life?
No, because I plan on removing you from it soon.
scappare, sì.
Fine, just go alone if my company annoys you.
I'm
Fuggire.
leaving, but don't worry. I'll be back.
Goodbye.
Allora, però io mi chiedo, se tu sai che c'è qualcosa in Arizona, perché siamo arrivati a Douglasville? Maledetta, disgraziata. Te lo potevi far uscire prima.
I think the first thing I'll do is go see Sushi. I've got to speak with someone I can trust about all of this.
Ok, Sushi è diventata la tua confidente all'improvviso? Ok, perfetto. Hey, ciao.
Hi, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. How's it going? Did you find anything out?
Actually, I did, but I'm not sure whether I'm too happy about it.
Why's that? What happened?
Everything Gina told me to wrap me up in this mess has turned out to be a pack of lies.
Seriously? Tell all.
Look, do you remember about Gina's father?
Yeah, the poor girl saw them murder him in cold blood right before her very eyes.
Well, forget about the murder. The old guy is living peacefully, breeding sheep in Marion Bridge, Utah.
What?
And that's when Gina told me the truth. She can't return to New York because she wouldn't last 2 days. She plans to have me help her find the money that Johnny stole so she can start a new life. I don't know what to do. I'm not interested in the money, but I don't want to leave Gina high and dry either. Besides, my life isn't worth much more than Gina's at this point.
Well, the way I look at it, that money has no owner at this point. It'd be better for Gina to keep it and start that new life than to have it end up in the hands of those awful Sandretti mob guys. As for the bank the money was stolen from, I'm sure it got an insurance payoff years ago, so nobody will lose out.
I don't know. Ever since I left New York, I feel like I've lost control of my life. I'm like a puppet with someone else pulling my strings. They decide what I can and can't do.
Mo tu devi fare una sola cosa, Brian. Una volta che tutta sta cosa finisce, e sono convinto da come mi stai parlando che i soldi li hai trovati, li avete trovati in un qualche modo, dalle una botta dietro la testa, stordiscila, prenditi i soldi e
Sure,
scappa.
I'll find clues in it leading me to the money.
An old trailer? I don't remember seeing one, but the truth is that I don't leave Douglasville except to go into the city for provisions. Maybe Rutger or Saturn know something.
Yeah, I'll go talk to them. See you around, Sushi.
Okay, see you soon.
Sì, sono... Oh! Hollywood Monsters! Mo l'ho notato! Ah, Hollywood Monsters!
Sushi,
Voglio rigiocare Hollywood
No
Monsters.
problem.
È bellissimo. So, how did he became an hacker?
how did you become a
Eh,
hacker?
A
It's a
hacker.
matter of challenges, you know? I've never done anything to hurt anybody. No viruses or anything like that. But when you get the challenge of breaking into a supposedly invincible system, it's just irresistible. You have to demonstrate that you can do it. That the people who created the infallible system might be good, but that you are even better.
You think I should have gone to Berkeley instead of getting mixed up in this?
The question is that what you think? I don't think so. You know you couldn't leave this half solved. If you had, you would have spent the rest of your life wondering what would have happened if you'd stuck to it.
Ok,
Anyway, Sushi, we'll talk later.
All right, see you
ci
later.
vediamo dopo. Allora, non so che cosa fare in realtà io in questo momento, mi installo. Mi sono anche perso una parte del discorso prima. Quindi sono un attimo in stallo, devo fare mente locale. Allora, parliamo con Rutger.
Hey, Rutger.
Hey, how
Rutger.
was that yummy cocktail I made for you?
great, it worked fine. But I assure you, I don't plan on trying it again.
Well, whatever.
Hey, what the music, what exactly? Hey, do you remember seeing
Hey, do you remember seeing a trailer around somewhere during your plant gathering expeditions?
A trailer? No, I don't remember seeing any trailer, man.
I'll just
Okay.
see ya.
See?
Hey, Saturn.
What?
Now, back.
Now that you've got your inspiration back, could you return the helmet to me?
Return the idea-forming helmet? Not a chance. A deal is a deal.
Hey, when you've gone out looking for raw materials, did you happen to see a trailer?
I think I recall seeing an old trailer one time. Yes, but it didn't seem like anyone lived in it. It looked abandoned.
And where was that, Saturn? Don't you remember? It's really important.
Well, let me think. That must have been 7 or 8 months ago. And at that time, I was involved in a project for which I needed a large quantity of clay. So I was in search of argillaceous zones. By the way, have I mentioned a simply amazing work? The construction of an exact replica of the city of Florence in the second half of the 14th century. Splendor of Florence. It's one of my greatest works. You see, I was trying to capture the spirit that...
Listen, Saturn, that's interesting and all, but I'm in kind of a hurry. I'll drop by later so you can fill me in on your great work, but please just tell me where you saw that trailer for now.
All right, I shall. It was on the other side of Painted Canyon Gulch, to the south of Douglasville, about 1 hour away from here.
Okay, I hope I can find it.
You should really reflect on your life, BB. You always seem to be searching for something you don't have.
We'll discuss that.
Ciao.
Sono invece dei matti, dei pazzi, dei poveri. Vedi se ti puoi fregare
I don't see
qualcosa.
anything useful. Now, I can't
Non
wait.
ti serve? Va bene, vabbè. Niente.
No, and I wouldn't even think of going through that mine again.
Ah.
Okay.
Non è mai stato qui?
Ha! There's the trailer. No doubt about it. That's gotta be the one. Okay, let's see what I find around here.
Allora. Bicicletta. Bello. Non c'è niente che posso neanche vedere. Va bene, andiamo avanti. Andiamo avanti. Va bene. Apri la porta, dai.
Impossible. It's locked up tight. What a wreck. I don't think the engine will even start up.
No, niente per forzare la porta. No, direi di no. Niente, andiamo avanti. Fermo! Ok.
Pretty old. pretty old, but I think it should still be able to hold up the weight of a car. Why? I don't really...
Così per sfizio. Quindi te ne basta. Immagino questa cosa nelle tasche. Guardo la porta. Allora, guardami la porta. Capitano ovvio. Perché pure io, chissà che cosa mi aspettavo. Allora, andiamo al cratere.
What the heck? I can't believe it. All of Joshua's stuff has disappeared. I'm not even gonna try to understand what happened. Place is really starting to freak me out. I'm out of here. And I'll try to stay as far away as possible.
Ma no!
There's nothing left there, and the truth is...
Va bene. Locomotiva? No, locomotiva non c'ho più niente da fare, via. No, 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 di qua. Andiamo per forza in città e poi cacchiate.
No, I don't think it... And I wouldn't even...
Ok, andiamo qua. Andiamo qua, andiamo.
I'd better ask Oscar for permission.
Ok, chiedi a Oscar il permesso.
Oscar!
What?
I need to speak
need-
with the...
Alright, go on in.
Ok.
Hello, Mama Dorina?
Welcome to my little hacienda, Brian. What can Mama Dorita do for you?
I'd like to...
Go ahead.
Vediamo se mi dice qualcosa Gina.
Gina got all excited when I told her I found Johnny's trailer. She's certain that we're really close to the money.
Mi sono perso qualcosa.
What?
I'd like to...
You want to see the girl, huh? Well, come on.
Perché mi ha fatto uscire. Quando ho chiesto di vedere Gina mi ha fatto uscire.
Gina
Ok.
got all excited when I told her I found Johnny's trailer. She's certain that we're
Quindi
really
devo
close
andare...
to the money.
Sì, devo andare alla trailer. Quindi qua. Ma io non ho niente. Aspetta. Allora, io ho un dito, volendo. Io ho una chiave,
No, I don't think that'll open...
va bene. Stupida la cosa.
No, I don't...
Non so che fare, non so che fare.
Doors locked shut. I could try to sneak in through a window, but they're full of broken glass and it might be dangerous. There's gotta be a trap door in the floor of the trailer. But sliding underneath that jalopy in these
Vabbè,
conditions would be
ce ne può
crazy.
fregare di meno. Entra dalla finestra, dai.
Doors locked. There's gotta...
Scene.
Doors locked. I could try to sneak in through a window, but they're full of broken glass and it might be
Eh.
dangerous. There's gotta be a trap door in the floor of the trailer. But sliding underneath that jalopy in these conditions would be crazy.
Sì, non ho capito che cosa ti serve per entrare dalla finestra, però, eh?
Doors locked. There's
Non devo ispezionare. Te devi entrare.
impossible.
Scassino,
No, I don't. I don't get.
Mamma Davide non posso fare niente. Vediamo qua, eh. Torniamo qua, andiamo su, parliamo con lei. Ma sono le...
Sushi, sorry for disturbing you.
Devo... Vediamo se lei ha informazioni riguardo la trailer. I found a Johnny's trailer.
How
Ecco qua.
cool! And did you find any clues leading to the money?
I'm trying.
Okay, keep me
Keep-
updated.
Do you think I should...
Anyways,
Ok.
alright.
Vai. Vai. Vai.
Filled with all kind.
Vai su.
Hey, Saturn.
Vediamo lui che cosa mi dice di nuovo. Non lo voglio l'elmetto. Ok, perfetto. Ciao. Andiamo da lui.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's
Non c'è
Ah, sì.
niente di interessante. E di nuovo. Ce ne possiamo andare, ce ne possiamo andare. Mi sono perso, non so che cosa fare. Allora, c'è qualcosa che io debba fare al parcheggio rimorchi qua, Teller Park. Parcheggio rimorchi che avevano qua al camper. Non c'è niente. Non so se che posso prendere glielo spacco nella finestra. No? Prendi un'asse. La spacco dentro. Dietro i reni la spacco. Tutta gliela spacco. Dai. Non lo so. Qualche idea? Qualcuno ha qualche idea? Che mi può suggerire?
What a wreck. I don't think. What a wreck. Doors locked shut. I could try to
I
sneak
could
in
tell
through a
sneak
window,
through the
but they're full of
window,
broken
but they're
glass
full
and
of
it might be
broken
dangerous.
glass and it might be
There's gotta be a
dangerous.
trap door
There's
in the floor
gonna
of the
be...
trailer. But but sliding underneath that jalopy in these
Trapdoor.
conditions would be crazy.
Come ci sali qua sopra? Ho detto che c'era una trapdoor, che è una botola.
Doors I could trap. There's gotta be a trap door in the floor of the trailer. But sliding underneath that jalopy in
In
these
the floor of
conditions
the
would be crazy.
Ah, ok. Però devo aprire questa cosa qui. Ah, aspetta. No, e come glielo do il ditino a mamma Dorita? Non glielo posso dare. Andiamo a Douglasville. Vediamo se te posso dare il
Won't
dito.
get anywhere doing that.
No, sarebbe stato divertente.
I don't.
Vabbè. Fa- Ma, scusatemi, io prima non avevo preso questo. No, l'avevo suonato. C'è scritto touch.
They aren't real. They aren't those
Non lo so. Non lo so, non lo so, non lo so. Vediamo se trovo. Eh, eh, C'era una cosa che io qua non avevo visto. Oh,
Yeah, I may use it. It's been covered with ash and soot by the fire, but it's not in bad shape.
è un forchettone. Sì, ma che palle che mi devi far arrivare laggiù. Ma fammi arrivare direttamente al caravan. Non c'è niente qua. Al caravan, al camper. Vai.
Sure. By using it as a lever, I might get that door open. It worked! I'm in. Let's see what I find inside.
No, volevo vedere.
What a stench! The place is a mess.
Ok,
Better move fast and get out of here as soon as possible.
avevi ragione. C'è una botola qui. Allora, guarda il
It's
letto.
as big of a mess as the rest of this disgusting trailer. I won't find any clues in. Don't see anything tasty. Just some leftovers and a couple of empty bottles. How weird. This looks like a nun's habit. No, why would I want to take that? Plus, I'm very respectful about that sort of thing. I wonder why John... No, plus...
E C. Mm. Mm.
Okay, I'll just rummage through these papers. This looks interesting. It's an advertisement for a bank. That may be where the money is. Okay, I'll take it. There's nothing else. I bet Johnny put the money in that bank. I have to find out if he really did. Sushi, sorry for disturbing you.
No problem.
Anyways,
All right.
hey Rucker,
Hey, what's...
I'll just see. Hey Saturn,
What?
we'll just
Jack?
Oscar.
What?
I'd like.
You want it? Well,
Gina's getting better and better. I don't think it'll take her long to walk normally again. I don't think I need. I don't think.
È un hacker.
Sushi.
Hey, Brian. Anything newsy?
Yeah, I found a brochure for a maximum security bank in the trailer. I'd appreciate it a lot if you could investigate it on the internet and find out about the bank.
Sure, that's a cinch. I'm gonna finish a little job I'm wrapped up in, and then I'll get right to it. Leave the brochure on the desk, please.
Okay, thanks, Sushi.
No problem. I'll report back later.
Ok, quindi devo andare. Parla con Sushi, vediamo se ha cercato già.
Sushi,
No problem.
did you find anything on that bank brochure?
No, I haven't had time yet.
Ah, scusami.
Anyways,
All right.
Devo... Ok, c'è qualche cosa che io debba fare nel mente. Cosa? Proviamo. Facciamoci di nuovo un giro da tutti. Vediamo se lui ha qualcosa da dirmi.
hey Rutger.
Hey, Rutger.
What's up?
I'll just go. See ya.
See?
Niente. Allora andiamo di sopra. Non penso che Saturn abbia qualcosa da dirmi.
Hey Saturn.
What?
We'll discuss that
Infatti.
later, Saturn. See you soon.
See
Ciao.
you soon. Ciao Saturn. Oh. Allora. Andiamo qui.
No, plus
Te la pigliano in qualche modo. Ti voglio vedere vestito da suolo. Mamma Dorita. Andiamo qua, vediamo.
Oscar.
What?
I
Vediamo
need.
se posso parlare con mamma Dorita. Se mi dice qualche cosa di new.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'd like.
Go ahead.
Vediamo se mi fa vedere Gina. E io esco invece a te, vero?
She's sir.
No, così non vale. Allora, torniamo a Douglasville.
Brian, come on
Ecco
up,
qua, grazie.
fast. I've got some really juicy news.
I'm coming.
Perfetto.
So, what did you find out?
First of all, I investigated what type of bank the brochure you found is for. It's not any conventional bank. The customers rent safety deposit boxes to keep their stuff in. Money, jewelry, antiques, whatever. They don't have to give any explanation at all of what's deposited inside. And I assure you, the place is a veritable fortress. I need not say that there has never been a robbery or even an attempted robbery.
Then, do you think Johnny put the money there?
Well, it's a possibility. This type of bank charges its customers a fortune, and in turn they pay astronomical taxes to the government in exchange for certain immunity. I mean, the police have no access to lists of customers or the items on deposit. That undoubtedly makes it a pretty safe place to stash money. Using my amazing skills, I broke into the bank's database, but I didn't see the name Johnny anywhere on the list of customers. That doesn't surprise me. If Johnny wanted to hide the money there, I'm sure he was more concerned about throwing the Sandrettis off than the police. But what really gave me a big clue was the security system used at the Mojave Bank. When customers rent a safety deposit box, they receive no key or magnetic card whatsoever. Nothing. What they do is perform a fingerprint analysis. And when customers want to access the box, they just place their index finger on a scanner for the computer to identify their fingerprint. And then they're let in. You catch my drift?
Yeah, you're thinking of the bottle of formaldehyde I found in the sacred crypt.
There you go. Then I researched the police databases, and I entered Johnny's full name, John Tawangyama. I verified that he showed up dead in a New York alley 2 days ago. I kept following the lead of his last name, which obviously isn't very common, and I found an interesting bit of info. 4 years back, a woman's corpse floated up in the Green Gila River. When they checked her identity, she turned out to be Sister Juana Buenadicha of the Santa Clara Mission in California. She'd been strangled and thrown into the river.
A nun? No way! How was she connected to all this?
Juana Buenadicha is the name she took when she entered the order. That woman was an Indian, though, and her real name was Mary Tawangyama.
Was she related to Johnny?
It was his twin sister. Guess what was missing from the body when they found it?
I bet it was her right index finger.
Bingo! And whose name
Cioè,
is
il
the
dito della
executive private
sorella?
box that the Mojave Bank was rented to for 10 years?
Sister Juana Benedicha?
Exactly. It all fits together now. Johnny made his sister rent the safety deposit box at the Mojave Bank and put all the money there. I don't think he planned on killing her in the beginning, but by the end, he was afraid she would betray him while he was in prison. That scoundrel preferred not to risk it, so he strangled his own sister, cut her finger off, and tossed the body into the river. I guess he thought it wouldn't be hard to disguise himself as a nun and use his sister's finger to take out the money when the time came. Hiding the finger in the sacred Hopi crypt seems a bit unlikely, but I think he was running out of time by then, and he needed a safe place to keep the finger for all of the years he was going to be locked up in jail. He knew about the crypt, and it seemed like a good solution. I suppose that what he never counted on was that the Sandrettis would get suspicious and go after him the minute he was released from prison.
Good work, Sushi. I'm amazed.
Thanks. Well, I don't think there's anything to stop you from taking the money using the plan Johnny already cooked up. Just to be on the safe side, it would be better for Gina to dress up as Juana Buenadicha. She can put on a nun outfit and use the finger. I don't think she'll have any trouble taking out the cash. These banks are famous for not asking lots of questions.
Sushi, it's only fair for you to get some of the money. You've definitely earned your share. I don't really need it.
No, Brian. You know, I don't like to talk about this, but I've actually got a lot of my own money already. I inherited a truckload and won't be able to spend it all if I live 1,000 years. I'm not interested in money, probably because I've never needed it. That's just me. Don't think twice, Brian. Have Gina get the money and start a new life. You just have to get a nun costume, and that shouldn't be a
Wait, now I remember. When I was in Johnny's trailer, I saw a nun's habit on a hanger.
How evil. I'm sure it was his sister's habit. Well, all the better. Go get that habit and you're ready. But don't leave without saying goodbye.
Of course not, Sushi. Before picking up Gina to leave, I'll come by and say
Ma
farewell.
non si dice
Yeah.
what the hell.
See you, Brian.
No. Non si dice così. Non ho qualche impedimento. No? Che non mi fa prendere tipo l'abito da suora.
What?
No, sbaglio, scusa.
Okay, but it gives me the creeps to take it. Look at that poor woman killed by her own scoundrel of a brother. I think we're in luck. The habit is just Gina's size. Okay, all set. Now for the money. Hey, I hear the sound of an engine in the distance. I think a car is approaching. It might be dangerous. I'd better hide just in case.
Sono i Sandretti, vede? O sono i Sandetti o sono gli scagnozzi dei Sandetti. Gustavo e Fyodor. Fyodor.
Here's the trailer, just like Bob said.
Yeah, but I don't think Johnny the Indian was dumb enough to hide the cash here.
I don't either, but we better check. Did you see that? Fresh footprints by the door.
Do you think they belong to that idiot at that bimbo?
They only belong to one person, and by the size of them, they must be his. Something tells me they're close by. They probably split up to try and find where Johnny stashed the dough. I bet they'll come back here, either together or alone.
What if they have the money?
Nah, I don't think so. Plus, finding them in this area won't be that easy. This is a huge desert. Let's do a full search of this trailer and wait for a while to see if they show up.
What if they don't?
Then we'll go out and look for them. And mark my words, we'll find them, whatever it takes. And when we do, they'll wish they'd never been born. Come on.
Rotten killers. I've got to do something before those two find us.
Ok. Vai di sopra, avverti lei.
Hello, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. Do you have the nun's habit yet?
I have it, but now we've got new problems. Right when I was leaving the trailer, Gustav and
Gustav and
Theodore
Fyodor.
showed up. They're the Sandretti's henchmen. They almost saw me.
Wow. So they're hot on your trail then?
No, I'm afraid not. I guess they knew about Johnny's trailer and must have imagined that we would be looking for it too. From what I could hear them say, they plan on waiting in the trailer to see if we show up.
Well, that gives you some time to escape. You've got the habit. Now go get the money and drive away fast.
I don't know.
It's time
Now
to
I
run
realize
away.
that Gina and I will never be safe. No matter where we go, they'll end up finding us.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think you're right. So, what can you guys do?
I don't know yet. The best thing would be to think of a way to get rid of them all forever. You're a smart woman, Sushi. Can't you come up with something?
Well, just like that? No. I'll ponder the topic. Maybe between the two of us, we can devise a solution. But there's one thing that concerns me even more. What if those killers decide to leave the trailer and reconnoiter the area? No doubt they'd quickly find Douglasville. And from what you've told me, they won't hesitate to increase the body count, and that'll help them find you. We're all in danger.
Yeah, you're right. We should do something about that.
As soon as possible.
I'll try to think of something. Then I'll tell you about it.
Me too. See you soon.
Ok. Aia. Ho fatto male, non so come. Allora, vai di qua. Vediamo se possiamo avvertire lui.
Hey, Wrecker.
Hey, what's
No, non gli possiamo dire niente. E probabilmente devo andare direttamente da cosa? Da Gina.
Hey, Sam.
Da mamma Dorita.
We'll just
Ok, infatti non gli posso dire niente di nuovo. Vai di qua. Vai di qua, vai di qua. Vai di qua, vai di qua, vai di qua. Parla con lui.
Oscar.
What?
What did you do before working? Ok, I need to see.
Hello, Mama Dorina?
Welcome to my little hacienda, Brian. What can Mama Dorita do?
I'd like...
Go ahead.
Andiamo a parlare con Gina.
Gina tried on the habit. As for the
Caccia
feet,
miseraccia.
It's too bad Douglasville doesn't have a man of the law to take care of those awful... Sure. I'll go check. There's Gustav and Fyodor's car. They must still be inside the trailer.
Did you find anything?
Zilch, this place is a freaking pigsty. Why don't we take off? Let's look for them. They can't be far.
È un maiale.
This area's too big to cover it all. And I bet they'll come back here sooner or later. Let's hope.
Well, at least here we won't be in any danger. But sooner or later, they'll get tired of waiting and come looking for us. I better stay one step ahead of them and do something first.
Ok. Sempre parlare con lei.
Sushi,
Hi, Brian.
Brian, what do you know about those? Are they still in the trailer?
yep, I believe they are.
Do you have a plan to make sure they don't find us before we think of an idea to get rid of them?
No, not yet.
Oh, me neither. And that's our most important job right now. Let's stop wasting time talking and concentrate on this problem.
Yeah, you're right. Sushi.
Hi Brian.
Brian, what do you know? Are they...
Yep. No.
And that's
Ah
it.
no, che mi fa ripetere le stesse cose, perfetto, dai. Andiamo di qua, andiamo qua, andiamo qui. Andiamo qui. Andiamo qui.
There's Gustav and Fyodor's.
Bird brain, why in the world would you shoot a fly?
It's getting on my nerves and I can't catch it.
Calm down, sharpshooter. We'll wait a bit longer, and if they don't show up, we'll go after them.
Getting more and more nervous. It won't take him. I've got to do something. Sure. There's Gustav.
What the heck are you drinking?
It's fine. Tastes okay. Try it.
Oh, God. This is pure vinegar. Stop drinking that
E
crap.
accetto.
And get ready, because we're out of here soon.
We're running out of time. Either we
Vabbè,
do something, or we'll have
non
no
mi
other choice than
danno
to escape again.
informazioni. Devo... Andiamo qua, facciamo così, facciamo così.
Oscar.
What?
What did you do?
Well, I don't like to think about my... All I can tell you is that I'm not real proud of some of the things
Things
I
is
did.
dead.
Luckily,
Mama Dorita come into my life like a shining light and
gave
give...
it all new meaning. Now my only mission is to serve Mama Dorita.
Ok. Voglio parlare con Mamma Dorita.
Hello.
Unfair, I can't tell you any. That is what I hear. I hear.
Well,
Questa cosa già me l'hai detta. Ta ta ta.
all that's which is why. Ew. Okay, let's take one more peek to see what I can find. There's some
Okay.
medical equipment, but for now I don't see it.
Ok.
Sushi.
Brian, what do you know about those killers? Are they still in the trailer?
Yep, I believe they are.
Do you have a plan to make sure they don't find us before we think of an idea to get rid of them?
No, not yet.
Oh, mean. And that's...
Yeah, sushi.
What do you know? Are they...
Yep. No.
Oh, mean. And
Non
that's...
volevo parlarle.
Sushi.
Ah.
What do you know? Are they still...
Yep.
Do you have a...
No.
Oh, mean. And that's our most important... Let's stop wasting time.
Yeah, you're right.
Non lo so. Non lo so, non lo so, non lo so. Non lo so.
A couple of and an I'm not interested. Yes, a burst of steam blasted out. It's a sheriff's badge. It must have flown out the smokestack like the cell key did. Yeah, I can use that. It's not... I don't see any reason for doing that.
Una persona che si potrebbe far rispettare. Certo, Rutger e cosa no, e Saturn no. Rimane lui?
Oscar,
What's up, Brian?
your life has a new mission. I've spoken to Mama Dorita about this, and she fully agrees.
Well, what is it?
Oscar, you've been named the new sheriff of Douglasville.
Well,
Please raise your right hand so I can swear you in. Repeat after me. I promise to defend, with my life if necessary, the laws set down in the Constitution of this nation.
I promise to defend with my
Well,
wife if necessary.
with my wife.
the laws found in that Constitution of this here nation.
And I swear I will do everything necessary to ensure that these laws are not violated and to pursue anyone who might attempt to break them.
And I swear I'll do things necessary to
to
ensure
ensure-
that laws aren't violated and to pursue anyone who might attempt to break
To
them.
break-
Oscar, I hereby officially name you Sheriff of Douglasville.
Dandy.
Sheriff Oscar, your first mission has already come in. Listen, you've got to go to...
Hey, what about my weapon?
What?
My sheriff's weapon. What kind of law enforcement official can I be without a weapon?
Cavolo.
Yeah, you're right. Of course. Your
Yeah,
sheriff's
sheriff's
weapon.
weapon.
Sorry, I forgot to bring that. I'll go get it. You wait here, and I'll be back faster than you can say sheriff. Yes, I know the rifle Sushi shot me with when I got to Douglasville has to be around here somewhere. I know she won't mind if I take it.
Now this is looking better. So you were saying? What is my first mission as sheriff?
Look, about 3 miles south of Douglasville, there's a couple of guys creating a ruckus and frightening the locals. You've got to stop them and lock them up in the Douglasville jail. But watch your step, partner. These guys are armed and dangerous.
Don't you worry, friend. In the penitentiary, they used to call me Terminator.
Good luck. I'm sure you can do the job, Sheriff. Okay, the best thing to do would be to head for Douglasville and wait there until Oscar's completed his mission. From this window, I'll be able to see Oscar when he arrives. Here comes Gustav and Theodore's car. And Oscar is driving, so I guess everything went okay. Yes, he's pulling them out of the car, and he's tied them up hand and foot. What a tough dude! He's grabbed each of them by one arm and is dragging him into the jail. Whoa, he's so buff. I've got to tell Sushi.
Mamma mia, il giro di Pippo stai a fare.
Sushi, good news!
Really? What is it?
Those cursed assassins are now locked away in the town jail.
But how did you manage that?
It was Oscar. I made him the town sheriff and gave him his first mission, to capture those 2 killers.
No way. You're unbelievable, Brian.
That big guy Oscar is unbelievable.
Cioè,
By the
è
way,
perché ci sono io dietro
so he can carry out his
i
mission.
movimenti di
You don't
Brian,
mind,
ecco
do
perché è
you?
incredibile.
No, that's okay.
Che lo sono io.
Plus, I won't be needing it anymore. Law and order have been brought back to town.
But seriously, this is all good, but it doesn't solve the real problem. Besides, we're not exactly the murdering types. And even if we were, All we'd achieve by eliminating Gustav and Fyodor is for the Sandrettis to send more killers after us.
Yep, you're right. We've got to think of something to free us of the Sandrettis for good.
You said it. You know what? I think I'll go and congratulate Oscar and get the pleasure of seeing those two thugs behind bars. Are you coming?
No, not right now. You go, and I'll keep thinking of a plan.
All right, see you soon.
See you soon.
Ok, se la vede lei. Bello il Oscar.
Oscar, good work. You managed to catch those two bad guys.
Thanks, but I was just doing my job. Those two bandits thought they could beat me with a little gun and some knives.
Yeah, they were really fooling themselves. You locked them up in the cell, right?
Yeah, the things they were carrying are in a jail bag on the desk in the office.
Perfect, Oscar. You're a real professional.
Just doing my work. By the way, Brian, from now on, would you mind calling me Sheriff?
Of course not. It would be a pleasure, Sheriff. Hi, guys.
Ok. Lo sono legati mani e piedi.
You're the moron behind all this?
Not as much of a moron as you, it seems. This time you've met your match, one would say. Wouldn't you, boys?
You mean that orangutan? He caught us off guard.
He didn't look dangerous with that silly face.
I'd watch my mouth if I were you. If Oscar hears you, I accept no responsibility for his actions.
You're some smart-aleck kid, but you're out of your league. Stop playing funny, boy. You're a dead man.
Yeah, deader than that corpse there behind you.
I don't think you should be threatening anyone at this point. You should be begging! And speaking of that guy back there, take a good look, because that's how you guys are gonna end up. What a waste of time talking to two killers.
Why don't you shut your trap, you Russian retard?
Okay, examining the stuff those two guys were carrying around may give us some ideas. The canvas is pretty worn out, but I don't think it'll tear. Let me take a look. A gun, 3 loaders, a few knives, brass knuckles, a couple of wallets, and a cell phone. Run-of-the-mill stuff.
Va bene. Allora, sulla cattura di questi due tipi facciamo salva. Sì. E vediamo chi potremmo raidare. Allora. Vediamo chi è collegato. Vediamo. Oh. Allora. Ma sì, dai. Facciamo così. Andiamo a raidare Yanes. Dove sta? Eccolo qua. E niente. La live finisce qui. Noi ci rivediamo domani su Project Winter insieme a Mad Condor. E salutateci Yanes da parte nostra. Quindi ciao a tutti.